welcome to Nex-Tech Local 1's Backyard Grilling, where we're taking the meal outside. Today we're going to do pizza on the grill. We're going to do a sauerkraut and sausage pizza, and then we're also going to do a really simple white pizza with ricotta cheese and some tomato and some basil. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to make our own crust, and we're going to also make our own sauce. So we're going to kind of mix and match a little bit. We're going to start with our dough, because we got to get some things activated here. What we're going to do with our dough is we're going to start with a little bit of water, and you want water that's about 110 degrees, and we'll go ahead and get that started. We're going to go with about 1.5 cups of that, and then we're also going to put a package of yeast in there. So we'll get our yeast in there. All right. Then we're going to put about a teaspoon of sugar, and this kind of helps get the yeast started to activate and stuff. So I'll get my stuff out here. So we'll get our sugar going. Okay, and then I'm going to give that a quick little, just kind of make sure that yeast is broken up. Okay, and then we're going to sit that off to the side and let that start to do its thing. So now we're going to go ahead and jump to our sauce. All right, for our sauce, we're going to use, I call it 1 big can or 2 little cans of tomato sauce. So we'll go ahead and get that started in a saucepan. And then we're going to go ahead and get a couple things started in here. This is all teaspoons pretty much. And I don't even want to measure, so we're just going to kind of dump. So we're going to put about a teaspoon of onion powder in there. Looks about right. We're going to put about a teaspoon of oregano leaves in there. I think this is why nothing comes out the same twice with me, is because I don't like to measure things. So we're going to put about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning in there. And then we're going to put some crushed red peppers. And then we're going to go to our garlic. You can't have pizza sauce without the garlic. And I actually do have a press, or had one. All right, here. Okay, we're going to put one more in there. Just a small one. All right, there we go. We're going to kind of whisk this up. Forgot one thing. We need about a teaspoon of sugar in this as well. So there we go. We're golden there. So Let's go ahead and whisk this up. We're going to go ahead and put this on the grill. We're going to let it simmer, for about 20, 30 minutes, somewhere in there. And we're just going to kind of check it and keep stirring it. All right. Now, one thing you want to do is go ahead and get your grill fired up. I like to go to about 400 degrees with it. And I go ahead and I put my pizza stone in there now. So that way that pizza stone will go ahead and start to build up a lot of heat. So when we put the pizza on there, it'll cook better. So that pizza stone is in there, and that way when we, like I said, when we go to put that pizza on there, the stone will be nice and hot. So now that we have our sauce going, now we're going to go back to our dough and get it finished up here. So I'm going to go ahead and go with, we have our water going here. We have about a cup and a half of water. We have some sugar in there, and then we also have some yeast. We're going to go ahead and go with about 3.5 cups of flour. And I use a bread flour. I read somewhere that if you use a bread flour as opposed to an all-purpose flour, it kind of makes the crust a little crusty or crispier. So I really like that. So that's what we're going to kind of go with. So we got 3.5 cups of that. What I'm going to do is get a spoon here, and I'm going to kind of make a little hole in our flour here, and I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and then we're also going to add about 2 teaspoons or tablespoons, excuse me, of kosher salt. So there's our kosher salt. And then we're going to go back with our olive oil. Let's kind of mix that salt up in the flour a little bit. Okay. Black shirt shows flour well. So then we'll go ahead and go with our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then we're going to look over here at our yeast, and you can see that it's kind of foaming up, and you can also smell that it's really yeasty. We're going to kind of stir that up a little bit, and then we're going to dump it right into our flour mixture. Okay, now before we just dig in there with our hands, I like to try to stir it up a little bit and get it as incorporated as possible. About like so. And then the best part is you just get to dig in with your hands and you get to start the kneading process. Now, you shouldn't need a lot more flour to keep this off of your hands. The trick is just to keep moving so it don't get a chance to stick. So now we're going to go ahead and take all of this, and even the stuff at the bottom that really didn't get mixed in too much, and we're going to just start kneading that for. And we're just going to, you'll kind of be able to tell when it's ready because it's pretty much all incorporated. It's got kind of a smooth texture to it and everything. Sometimes this is a little easier on a counter. And like I said, we're just going to knead it until it's nice and all pretty much incorporated together with all the liquid and the salt and everything else that we put in there. You don't have to knead it for an hour or 30 minutes or a set amount. It's just a matter of getting it to the kind of the consistency that you like. All right. We're going to call that good. Make sure everything's on there. Then I'm just going to use the same bowl that we mixed everything in. We'll kind of give it a quick dump here. And I'm going to squirt a little bit of olive oil in here. And then I'm going to put a little olive oil on the dough. And this way it just doesn't stick to the bowl. We're going to kind of coat everything. Just like that. All right, so we'll do that, and then we're going to cover this up. Now then, we've got our pizza sauce going. We've got our dough made. So now we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll start building these sausage and sauerkraut pizzas. So don't go away.
Angels Care Home Health, serving Russell and all the surrounding areas, is a Medicare-certified home health agency providing quality, skilled nursing services to patients in their homes or wherever they reside.
She takes my blood pressure and listens to me breathe and asks me how I'm doing.
Whatever the need, Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Contact Angels Care today for more information on our home health services and how we can help you stay healthy. Angels Care Home Health, we serve patients. Did you know?
It's not just water, it's better water.
Better Water Smith Center completes all your hydration needs. They sell Lundy spring systems, including water softeners, reverse osmosis, water coolers, and bottled water. They won't just install your system, they will service and repair it too. Better Water can repair Echo water systems and all other major brands. They offer softener salt sales and delivery for your convenience. Serving all of Northwest Kansas.
It's not just water, it's better water.
Dignity, respect, professionalism, commitment, and fairness are the 5 core values you can expect from All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center. At All Faiths Funeral Chapel, they consider it an honor to serve you and your family and their community. Built in 2010, their large state-of-the-art facility includes dining and reception hall to accommodate large funeral dinners, even anniversaries and weddings. They also sell customized monuments and offer pre-arranged services. All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center.
You can have all the channels in the world, but without the network to deliver the signal, you've still just got TV. At Nex-Tech, we've got the channels, HD, video on demand, TV everywhere, and we have the fiber network for you, because we've got these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and these guys. Nex-Tech, our fiber network, products, and people are here for you.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling, where we're making pizza on the grill. We're actually going to make a sauerkraut and sausage pizza, and then we're also going to make an all-white pizza with ricotta cheese kind of as our filling and stuff. So you can see here that I made a pizza dough earlier, and it's had about, I'd say a good hour to rise, and this is probably double the size as what it was before I put it in there. So it's really nice and it's set up well. So we're going to go ahead and get ready and take that out. And what I'm going to do is just take it out of our bowl, and I'm going to kind of cut it in 4 pieces because I'm going to make 4 different pizzas. I like to kind of keep the pizzas small. I think they cook up a little better on the grill. So we have about 4 equal pieces, and then I'm going to kind of roll them back up, put them back in our bowl that we had them in. Just like so. And then I'm going to cover them up while we start to get our ricotta cheese filling ready for these. So our ricotta cheese filling is very, very simple. What we're going to do is I've got about a half a thing of ricotta cheese here, if it wants to come out. There we go. I'm just using about half of it because we don't really need any more than that. And then I'm going to take some garlic and press it in there. Like so. Get me a spoon so I can do a little stirring. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of crushed red peppers. If you wanted to, you could add a little bit of pepper And then I'm going to add just a little bit of kosher salt. Now it is time to roll out our pizza dough. So I'm just going to use a little bit of cornmeal so it don't stick. And I actually like to build it right on here. And that way I can slide it right off onto the pan when I'm done. So we'll take one of our rolls here. And it doesn't have to be perfectly round. I think it looks kind of neat when it's not round. Kind of gives it a rustic look. So you can use a rolling pin if you wanted to. I don't really like to if I don't have to. I think it rises up better a little bit if you don't. So, as you can see here for the camera, that's about the size I like to go for right there. So, we'll go ahead and put our ricotta cheese on here. Before we do that, I'm going to drizzle it with just a little bit of olive oil. Okay. And you can put just globs on there, or you can actually spread it around a little bit. About like so. All right. So from there, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of cheese too. And this is kind of a mixture of cheese. It's got some provolone, it's got some mozzarella, it's got some Parmesan, and all those other different Italian type of cheeses. We're just going to add a little bit of that. Okay. Looks about right. And then we're also going to put a little bit of tomatoes on there. I mean, a lot of people like to go just this way, really plain. I'm going to add a couple tomato slices, and you could do this a couple different ways too. You could put this on where you cook the slices, or you could actually put it on where you put them on when it's done cooking. I'm going to go ahead and put it on and cook them. Just like so. All right, so we got our first pizza on there, as you can see, with that cornmeal. It's moving around really good. And I'm going to take it and I'm just going to slide it right onto that pizza stone. Just like so. While that's up, I'm going to go ahead and yank off our pizza sauce for our sauerkraut and sausage. We're going to let that go for about 10 or 15 minutes. The big thing here is just to keep an eye on it, because they will get dark pretty quick on the grill. So we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to turn it when it starts to get brown on one end, so it'll start to kind of brown all the way around. So we're going to do that. We're going to come back and we're going to do our sausage and sauerkraut pizza, so don't go away.
Angels Care Home Health, serving Russell and all the surrounding areas, is a Medicare certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing services to patients in their homes or wherever they reside.
She takes my blood pressure and listens to me breathe and ask me how I'm doing.
Whatever the need, Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Contact Angels Care today for more information on our home health services and how we can help you stay healthy. Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.
You're in the right place, the see it before you buy place, the professional staff place, the have it delivered place. Frigid Air Gallery and Genuine Appliance has real stainless steel with fewer fingerprints and smudges. Ranges with true convection speed bake. Quietest in its class dishwashers. Refrigerators with the freezer on the top, the bottom, or side by side. Frigid Air Gallery and Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th and Hayes. The best price place. You're in the right place.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associates to learn more.
Nex-Tech Local 1 brings you What's Happening Now, a show dedicated to events going on in our area. If you have an event and would like to be a part of What's Happening Now, contact Jenny Liker at 785-625-7070. Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling. We're getting ready to put our sausage, sauerkraut, pizza on the grill. We already have our ricotta cheese one on there, so we're going to go ahead and finish this one up. We put our pizza sauce down, then we're going to get out our sauerkraut, and we're just going to kind of put it on there like we would our cheese at first. My son tells me the best parts of the pizza are when it's got a lot on there, so we'll go ahead and put a medium amount on there. I'll move the jar so you guys can see it here. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put our sausage on there. I pre-cooked this up, and it's just kind of a pork sausage, not a real heavy breakfast blend. You could also put like a cut up rope sausage on here, which would be really good. This, like I said, this is just kind of a regular ground pork, and I like it a lot with the sauerkraut. So we'll put it on there. And then we can't forget our cheese. So we're just going to go with good old-fashioned mozzarella. It's a good thing about cooking outside. You can make a mess and just brush it off on the ground. All right, there we go. We got our cheese on there. This one's ready to go on. Our other one is ready to come off. So, about lost that one. We're going to go ahead and put this one on. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll try all this stuff. So don't go away.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedarview Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedarview. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedarview Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
Dignity, respect, professionalism, commitment, and fairness are the 5 core values you can expect from All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center. At All Faiths Funeral Chapel, they consider it an honor to serve you and your family and their community. Built in 2010, their large state-of-the-art facility includes dining and reception hall to accommodate large funeral dinners, even anniversaries and weddings. They also sell customized monuments and offer pre-arranged services. All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center.
You can have all the channels in the world, but without the network to deliver the signal, you've still just got TV. At Nex-Tech, we've got the channels: HD, video on demand, TV everywhere, and we have the fiber network for you, because we've got these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and these guys. Nex-Tech, our fiber network, products, and people are here for you.
You're in the right place, the see it before you buy place, the professional staff place, the have it delivered place. Frigid Air Gallery and Genuine Appliance has real stainless steel with fewer fingerprints and smudges. Ranges with true convection speed bake. Quietest in its class dishwashers. Refrigerators with the freezer on the top, the bottom, or side by side. Frigid Air Gallery and Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th and Hayes. The best price place. You're in the right place.
Hey, welcome back to Backyard Grilling, where we're making pizza on the grill. We're taking off our sauerkraut and sausage pizza. I went ahead and made another pizza here just with some pepperoni and sausage, and we'll put that on our stone and let that get to cooking. So, just to recap, we have our ricotta cheese, and in that ricotta cheese we have some garlic, parsley, I think I said basil earlier, but it's parsley, and then a little bit of salt and pepper, and we put some tomatoes on it and some olive oil. So that's all that's on that one. This one here is our sauerkraut and sausage pizza with mozzarella cheese, of course. Just to recap, we've done our dough, we've done our sauce, and we've kind of made everything on the grill. It's kind of a long process because you're putting one pizza at a time on a stone, but it's worth it. It's a little different than from what you're doing at home, and it's really good crust. It's really simple, and the sauce is really good too. So join us again for another episode of Backyard Grilling.